Alright guys, thank you for checking in Stormtopia.com and the Stormtopia.com Facebook page. We're going to have our daily weather update right now. I know my voice sounds a little stranger than usual. That's because I am a little sick, but just bear with me here. We're of course talking about the storm coming up by around Thanksgiving, and the GFS right now just seems to be off its rocker in terms of what it wants to do. Here's the 500 millibar pattern, and I'm quoting AccuWeather Forums user OHWeather2, and here's what he says. This is what the 0Z wants to do. Moving a 500 millibar low directly towards a 50-50 low from the west-southwest makes no sense, especially if the 500 millibar low is intensifying but still weaker than the 50-50, as the 50-50 causes a good amount of subsidence and cold to its west, which is why the 50-50s are known for keeping storms south and not drawing them north towards it. The resultant is a huge trough that forces any Miller B formation during this time frame off the coast. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing for you. I know it may have been. Let's take a look at the 6Z, and yeah, I mean, it's still pretty messed up to be honest. Just almost like a Fujiwara effect here, as this Miller B moves off the coast. We got another storm up into the Great Lakes, and they kind of do a Fujiwara effect on where they kind of spin on each other, and you can actually see the Fujiwara band here back into New York. I'm not sure if that's really the Fujiwara effect, which we tend to see with tropical cyclones, with winter storms, but certainly an interesting discovery here on the 6Z. Always interesting to see these models picking up on unusual trends. But unfortunately, it looks to be wrong. Let's take a look at the European here. The European right now has a pretty significant trough as this storm wants to dig it on in here. And the important thing that we're noticing here on the ensemble products is a big high, big southeast high. European has about a 588 decameter high, and the combination of that with the trough would probably mean rain for a lot of the coast. I'm not saying it will be rain, but it would possibly be rain for a lot of the coast. I'm going to discuss a little bit more about this with this upcoming graphic. Now, kudos to anyone who knows what this graphic is, because I'm pretty sure it's not very widely used. It's known as the ensemble means, which is essentially a product made by the National Centers for Environmental Prediction, or however you pronounce NCEP. And what it does, takes all the ensemble products, it merges them into one model, and what it does here is it has a pretty significant high to the southeast. Looks like a 580, once again, like 580, 590 decameter low to the southeast. Big flow of cold air back into the west. But I mean, this is just too warm to really see very much snow across the east. I think the interior northeast and the higher elevations back into these areas are the best chance of seeing snow, regardless of a Fujiwara effect. And I think that, not quite the Fujiwara effect, you're gonna have to come up with a new name, the Stormtopia Wara effect, maybe. But here you see, there's enough cold across the Great Lakes that they have the best chance for seeing snow from the storm. So we're starting to get a better idea, but there's still a lot to be determined with this Thanksgiving storm. We'll continue to look at the variables and see how things pan out. Alright guys, thank you for checking in with Stormtopia.com and the Stormtopia.com Facebook page. Please spread the word about our website, and have a great day.